So it's getting kind of late, so I'm just gonna get to the point. Basically, I take a trip this Friday, which will last all the way till the following Tuesday, and I'm going up to the mountains, and I want to do quite a bit of flying up there. And so I'm gonna try to take three quads with me: the Falcon, this one, and my custom quad as well. So that means I need to have them all put together, which means that even though it's late, and I normally wouldn't be shooting right now, we're going to put this together. What it also probably needs is that I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of talking. It's probably going to be um, like when I worked on something else, I believe the battery pack it was for the headset, where I just go ahead and work and time lapse most of it. And, if there's something you need to see, hopefully it's there for you to find. So I'm just going to go over a couple quick notes about this build. The NAS 32 is the flight controller I have to put back in here. However, I do not have an IA6. I only have IA6Bs because I bought a couple of these. Basically, if you're going to buy a replacement receiver, don't get the IA6. Go ahead and get the IA6B. It's quite a bit better than the IA6 as far as capabilities. In that it can do not just PPM but also PWM and iBus. So quick notes before we get started. VTXs. I have two identical ones. However, this one I've had for quite a while. It's not performing all that well, but should perform just fine for the first flight. I'm going to put this one in there for now because I already have a heat sink on this one that I don't want to take off. And I did some overheating testing earlier, which you should have been able to see yesterday. So I'm going to put the stock one in and mount it in the stock location because the first flight is always stock or as stock as possible. The IA6B, even though it's a non-stock receiver, I'm going to use it in its stock PWM setup and mount it on the side. That way I can put the battery in the bottom as well. So typically with the IA6 you would use this weird connector that has the 6 channels going into the flight controller, and then this is actually used for power. I know a lot of people think it's used for the light control. The light control is actually channel 6 that goes into the board from the flight controller. This literally just delivers power to the receiver. So instead of this, I am going to use just the standard PWM cable and just run that straight to the NAS. And I think that is it. Besides that, everything else will be stock. Of course, I'm going to add a low voltage warning on there as well, just for as I'm flying. And yeah, that is it. So let's get started. that's about it. Um, or at least that's all I'm going to show in the video, to be honest. There is one thing I have left to do, and that is to go ahead and get it connected to the ground control software and then check the direction of each motor to make sure that it's spinning correctly. But that's something I'll do on my own. And then from there is when I'll actually zip tie the ESCs back into place. And then once that's done, I'll mount the antennas how I would like them in here and call it good. So, if there's something that you needed to see, hopefully you were able to see it. If you have any questions, you are always welcome to come and find me in the various support groups that I make sure to stay a part of. I'll throw a link to the Facebook group. That's pretty good with the Eachine stuff down in the description below. Any subjects, questions, things you would hopefully like me to look at, feel free to leave those as comments as well. Again, this is a LaZyPC rebuilding the stock 250 Racer. Should be good times flying this puppy again. Good times.